Talk to us about what followed.
I was arrested, of course, at gunpoint. They came, lied to me that there was a student who had a problem. So I got out. And when I got out, fellows were waiting for us there. It was Margaret, Ben, Jerry. So they pointed a pistol this side, and walked me to Central Police Station. While there, I realized Miguna was arrested. He was walked away. He had no shot. I found Kabere and my team, most of who were arrested were there. So then I was taken to Kasarani. And there, of course, somebody came after one. I think it was just towards morning. Some inspector came who was not, I think, for the place. Came and said, where is he? So I stood up. They said, seditious publication. Gave me a hard slap. I fell down. Got me up again. Gave me another. Got me up, gave me another. The fourth one, I couldn't listen. I couldn't really know what was going on. So then he walked away. So I realized maybe I was going to be charged with seditious publication because I didn't know what I was being charged. What I was being charged with. In fact, I remember asking a lawyer, a friend of mine who was arrested with us, what do you think we're going to be jailed? We're going to be charged with? It was a third year. The guy said, I think we shall just be beaten and be allowed to go back to school. We didn't know how the state works. That was my first time to come to Nairobi. So we didn't know that actually one can be arrested and be jailed without having done anything. So I think that was what was guiding his naive judgment. Yeah. So then after that, we went to Nya House and went through what you have had.
How many days were you at Nya House?
I was at Nya House for about 14 days.
In the torture chambers?
Yes, yes.
And at that point, later you then were taken to court?
Yes, I was taken to court. It's a very interesting experience there. Of course, they prepare you. You know, before I was jailed, I used to read papers. Even when a Kenya person is arrested, pleads guilty. See, educated people, professor, pleaded guilty. Say, what's wrong with these people? There's nobody who understands that they should be firm. Now, I didn't know till I went to Nya House. Nya House prepared you for a plea of guilt.
Wow.
Yeah, it prepared you completely. And I made one mistake after all those torture. I don't want to go into those things. Opio asked me at Kilimani when they're doing statements for going to court. He asked me, are you going to plead guilty? Now, I've been keeping a secret report, which I was saying everything, but I wanted to plead guilty in court. But I decided I could as well tell him, because I thought we were going to court. Then I said, I'm not going to plead guilty because you're just lying. I've never met a Libyan. And if you think I've met him, show me a picture. You don't have any.
Right.
Then he said, okay, I'm giving you 5 minutes. I'm not begging you. So if you can't plead guilty, tell me after 5 minutes, we go to another phase. So you can 5 minutes. I said, no, I'm not pleading guilty. So okay, fine, let's go back. Now, back there, there was a guy called Washira. I learned later when he beat me years later and broke this tooth over other things. So the guy, when I was locked in the cells, he came for me and said, hey, let's go. But today, I think you have some problem because those fellows are very annoyed. So when I reached there, they said, you know what? That was Friday. So we don't want to hear anything from you. We just want to beat you. They beat me, then go for lunch. Beat you, then take tea. Beat till Monday. I'm telling you, to this day, I don't believe there's anybody who can withstand systematic torture. I got, even a rat would make me. If they charged me with killing Moya, I would have said, well, I think I killed him and he's buried in my farm. I would have said that. And to show you that I was really broken down, in court, you know, the courts are a bit bad, because you go there and all you're seeing are people beat you. So, as I was there waiting, I wanted to go to prison that time. So people looked at me and said, and I. That's how finished I was. I was destroyed.
Wow.
So I did this on the prompting of Opio. Then, of course, the charges were read, and I was so happy to go to prison.
Wow.
Anywhere but
Anywhere but Nyayo. No, not Nya House, not Nya House. Anything is better. So I came to realize that these Mwakenya people used to plead guilty were not fools.
Yeah.
They had been prepared properly.
For that guilty plea.
Gosh, that's heavy. That's really, really heavy. And I'm already, it's so eerie because I feel like it's drawing so many parallels, even to what happened just a week or two ago. I don't know whether I'm jumping the gun, but yeah, just your reflections in terms of, you know, there was somebody who went into custody and was, I guess, seemingly tortured. I'm listening to you and I'm getting a sense of this is what's happening again, which probably also prompted the press conference yesterday. How concerned are you, Mr. Wafula, about what you're seeing today in terms of police brutality, extrajudicial killings, in parallel to some of what you witnessed and went through?
You see, first, I think we may have been lucky. This is what I think. I look back and I say, well, what's better? I think ours was better, almost romantic, if I think through it. Because one, we're not being chased by these goons. These are not disciplined people. They don't know what to do with you. I'm sure many people have suffered injuries because of this.
Yep.
That was not, I don't think it was there.
Yeah.
We dealt with the police, so they had a command center, and there was some order in the torture. Order is important.
You know who is torturing you.
Yes.
You know who they're doing it on behalf of.
Yeah. And I know that these wars extend up to the villages, up to the slums. And people look for others, and they saw you beating me, then those things. So I want to think that this is new. Then the other thing that I find a bit good about our times compared to these current times is that we had detention without trial. You know, detention without trial, if we look at it objectively, it is a safety net for freedom fighters. It's a safety net.
Walk us through.
Because when the state can't take you to prison legally, what they take you?
They
This
detain.
government takes people to heaven. It kills you when they can't win a case in court. The solution is killing you. So, but the Moi government and the Kenyatta government had something. They legally take you to the detention and arrest.
Without trial.
Yeah. But now, Ruto has no option. The only option he has to keep people suppressed is to kill them. That's what he's doing now. So in my view, I look back and say, what would he have done to rebels? You know, you remember in the 70s, what were they doing to bishops? Detaining and jailing a bishop is not possible. So the only solution is to kill.
Yep.
This is what the young people are experiencing now. Because they are not guilty of anything and they need to be suppressed, the solution is to throw them in swamps. So I want to think that maybe we were luckier than this current generation.